Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to dive right in because I just got my Moonchild Shadow Edition and I was ready to put them together and flip through them side by side. And I was like, let's make a video, then we do it together. So that's what we're gonna do. I already took them out the box. That's what I said. I was ready to flip them side by side. And then I was like, okay, let's put the camera on and do it together, you know? So I think we've all seen the boxes, right? They look beautiful. The booklets are inside. And I'm going to put them aside because like I said, I already put them side by side. I was ready to dive in. So this is the normal or the first Moonchild, right? And this is the Shadow Edition. I think you can see it here in the border a little bit, you know, the colors. Because the first thing that I noticed before I even flipped the card, I didn't see anything yet, so these are really first impressions. Even though the full is a little bit the same, right? You see a little bit of editing, I think, with smoke and stuff, and that they're like a mirror image. So I found that directly very interesting. They really do look beautiful. At the end of this, I will show you the backs and everything if you haven't seen it yet, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far, you know. And again, I'm one card in. The Magician, so this changed. I actually prefer this one if I'm not if I can say that. If I can say that. Yeah, that's beautiful. I think this changed too, yes. I like both. I love here is a lot more going on, I think, but I love the softness of this. I don't know how much actually changed in the deck. I know there were some changes, but I also heard somebody mention that there were more changes than they expected. Oh, and again, a change. Oh, I love this one. I love this one, but oh, I love this one. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I love this. It's not that I didn't like, but I was not the biggest fan of this Emperor. But this in nature, oh, I love that. Because we always see that stark, like that fiery Emperor, you know. And there's nothing wrong with it, but oh, I love this softness. It's almost because this is the Shadow Edition, but it's almost like this is his shadow, right? This is how we always see him, and we forget to look inside, right? Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm happy with that one. This is the same. You do see some color differences. Here's almost like a filter over it. Well, this is a little bit more clearer, but again, shadow, right? Again, the same, a little bit coloration differences, but the same. The same, like I said, with the colors, but the same card. Ooh, there's a difference. I love this one. I always have. But this one is beautiful too. I cannot choose in this case. I love both. I love both. But the softness here is very attractive. It really draws you in. Oh, I like that. Oh, that is very different. It's like here we can almost not make a distinction where we are. We see a little person here, right? Both are interesting. I cannot say which one I love better, in all honesty. I think this is interesting. It's almost like going into this unknown, right? We're walking into the unknown. Well, even though we're walking into something here, yeah, because we have already a little bit of a picture going on, it's like not that unknown. I don't know how to explain it. But the hermit being, right, that going inward, like, okay, that's a place that's not always very clear to us. Oh, I like both. Very interesting. I'm gonna say that a lot, I think. Again, the same card, but different colorations. But I don't mind that because I love the Wheel of Fortune. That Egyptian themed. In all honesty, this is one of my least favorite cards in the deck. I was hoping this one changed. Of course it didn't. But that's not a problem. The Hanged One, again the same, different colors. Okay, I'm gonna say that's how many cards now? Oh, I don't mind that this didn't change. One of my favorite cards in the deck, yeah? The Death card. I love both. The coloration is a little bit different, but I love both. I really love this card. Oh, that's good. Temperance changed. I don't have her Ocean Dream Oracle, it was right, but I kind of feel that this would fit in that deck if I'm not mistaken. I've seen some cards, of course, but it's almost like this is coming out of that deck. But it is very beautiful. But I like this one too. Again, very different, but I like both. Oh, okay. Here it's called the Devil, and here it's called Dark Veil. Ooh, I like that. I love this one, but I love this one too. This is very beautiful. Oh yeah, you can really walk in this scene, huh? Ooh, the tower is the same. Again, different colors, but I don't mind that. I love this tower. It's a little bit different because see here the waters are higher, you see, and here we do have that rock a little bit coming down. It's almost like this was low tide and this was high tide. Is that how you say it in English? Oh, that is interesting. See, I said it's the same, but it's not. Oh, we need to pay attention. We really need to pay attention. The star is the same. Again, different colors, but even though the pillars here go all the way up and here they don't. Yeah, I'm now Hawkeye. Now I'm watching everything. It's like find the differences. The moon. And I actually love both colorations. You see clearly a difference, but very beautiful. Oh, I like this. Yes, I had a discussion with my friend. The face here was not necessary, and I'm not a fan. I love the coloration because the sun card is beautiful. It was beautiful. It still is beautiful, but I could have done without the face. The face was not necessary. In my opinion. This is my opinion. It's still a beautiful card, but... Judgment. I love the Egyptian theme, but this is beautiful. You cannot argue that. This is really, really beautiful. Oh, this is getting me all excited, and we're only through the majors. The universe. I love this one better. Don't get me wrong, this one is beautiful, but oh wow. Although this is more maybe in the title, like the universe, right? And this may be less, but I love this picture. I love this this card. There's something to say for both, but oh, I love this one. Oh yeah, the extra cards. I think they were here in the back. Am I mistaken? No, I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Okay, which one is there first? Okay, shadow work. Oh, I love this one, but oh wow, that is beautiful. That That is really beautiful. Oh, I like both. Then we had, oh, sorry, Divine Wisdom. Okay, so the other one will be there. We have again here that mirror effect. I like that. So basically the same, but again in mirror effect. I think the head, I think we see the details here better, or there are little extra details. Yeah, again, that mirror effect. Oh, I like that. And Moonchild. I like this one better. This was never really a favorite. Not bad, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I definitely like this one better. Okay. Oh, and this is in a different, okay. Let me see. Yes. I might need to do that. I put it in order, but yeah. I didn't put it in this order. I always love this, but I find this a little bit warmer. So I really love that. Again, if I say I love one over the other, doesn't mean I don't love that one, but you know, we all have preferences. The two, again, different. I love the warmness in this deck. I think this is, I'm not really the pink kind of girl, even though in this deck, like I said, these brown hues, you know, they're definitely there, which really makes me love this deck. But yeah, when it's more pastel like this, and then I see this next to it, yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Just such a warmth in there, you know, and I, excuse me. And I love these warmer blues, yeah. But again, both beautiful. Oh, I love this. Ah, the cauldron, the pot. Oh, yes, I love this. This is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I love this. Yeah, okay, we have kind of the same, right? No weird tricks on me with what I didn't see. No, I think this is really the same. Again, different color. I'm gonna stop saying that, I promise. The 5 different. I love both, but I do like the snowy woods here, because this is very desert-like, and then this is very forest-like. Both are beautiful. The 6, again, a difference. Oh, this is so hard. I like both, but maybe because, again, those warmer colors, they do really attract me. I think this is one of the reasons why I wanted the Shadow Edition of the Moonchild. Because I saw these colors and I knew I was gonna love it. Even though I didn't expect so many changes, so I'm really glad I got it. The 7 is the same. I love how this card always jumped out. It's a little bit different because I think it's one of the few that is really pippish, yeah. But again, beautiful. Okay, I love this one more. Oh my gosh, I love this darkness. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, I really love this. Again, this is beautiful, but I think it's the colors that are seducing me. Again, very different, huh? I cannot choose. Both have something. I am happy that there are that many differences, because it does give that deck a different vibe, right? I mean, it is the Shadow Edition. That doesn't mean I'm going to use it for shadow work per se, you know, because I do have specific decks for that. I just love the coloration, I really do. So the 10 of Cups, again, very different. I like both. The Page, oh, I like this. I really like this. She's like almost floating, you know, to, it's almost like an opening. I really like this. Oh, hey. Did I do something? No, okay. The night, again, different. Yeah, I cannot help. I love these darker colors. I'm not really original, why I love what I love, but you can always mute me and just see the differences, you know? The Queen. Again, I love that sometimes when they are the same, they do that mirror effect, you know? Very beautiful. And then the King, and again a mirror. I like that. Okay, let's see. No, I'm not in the same thing. And the sword, I already know it's not going to be different, because I actually love this sword, so I'm glad they didn't change it. Again, one of my favorite cards. Oh, again, it's a mirror, you see? With the flowers here and here. So it is a mirror again. But I always love this card. Find it very beautiful. So I'm glad, except for the mirror effect, you know, that they didn't change. I love how she even got more dark here. But yeah, except again for the color, there are no changes. Again, I love this color. Just mute me. For me, this is also first impressions. So I'm just, yeah, saying what I'm thinking in this moment, you know. Very beautiful. 4. Okay, I love this one, but oh my god. Up in the clouds, it really brings that into the air suit. So I might actually again prefer this one, but I love this one too. They're both beautiful. The 5. Isn't a similar picture in the Star Child, or am I mistaken now? I might be totally mistaken. I don't mind this. Absolutely, it's beautiful, but I actually think I prefer this one. I think it's the skull. It really, I don't know, and maybe because it's, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. But I also cannot stop staring at this because I do, again, love the warm colors, you know? Interesting. But I don't have the Star Child. I had it once upon a time, but I preferred the Moonchild, so I sold it. And I kind of feel like this looks familiar, or maybe it's just the model in that sense. The 6. Okay, I'm going to stop repeating myself, but you already know why I love this a little bit more. Even though, again, this is beautiful. I love these color changes. But except for maybe the background, right? It's the same person, the same model in that sense. It's just that background that really changed. I love how she did that. With some there are real changes, with others there's a mirror effect. Here, like I said, there's a background change. So even though it's, well, the same card, so to speak, it's a different card, right? So I love that. These are the same. Again, small coloration differences, but overall the same. Mirror again. I love that. But only her, because if you look at the swords, they're the same. So it's only her that's placed a mirror effect. And we do have here like some greenery, you know, and we don't have that here. So again, it's basically, you would say it's maybe the same card, but it isn't. It's different. And the background with the trees is also a mirror effect. I don't know if my camera will pick that up, but I like it. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, I love this one more because I don't read in an RWS way. So when 10 swords always stick at a person, yeah, it's really narrowing the meaning. So I definitely prefer this one. Of course, the colors, but also in reading style. I love this. And again, this is beautiful, don't get me wrong. These are the same. Yeah, I also don't think she tried to trick us with mirroring stuff that would not, or that maybe would go unnoticed, like with the tower, you know, with the ebb and the flow, the high tide, low tide. It was kind of funny, yeah? I'm glad I picked it up. So you could say it's the same, but these light things here, they're not here. And again, we have a lot of air going on that's not here. Nice. I like it. And again, a mirror effect. Oh, we do get some flowers here extra. You see that? It's not there. But again, the rest is in mirror. I think that's the only thing added, right? I like it. Again, mirror effect. And again, with that air, those clouds. It brings it back in the suit of air, right? In the suit of swords. And here you do have these leaf petals, and we don't have that here. So there are some little, you know, of course you really need to pay attention, but there are definitely differences. Okay, apparently I put this whole deck in the wrong order. Yes. So these are really the same, except here the star in the hand, here it's different. Now that star is a little bit different, but I think the rest is the same. I'm trying to pick up on the differences here. I think it's the same. Oh, I love both. Now, actually, I prefer the darker colors in here. But I love this one too. Both definitely really earthy, right? In the suit of pentacles. Oh, I cannot choose here. I love both. The Three of Pentacles. Well, we're gonna say it's the same, but I found, are these moons, or there's something in these openings? Here it was open, and here something is added. 1 second, sorry, I'm gonna spoil the next card. I don't know what it is. It's a decorative thing in there. But again, the rest is the same, right? I'm looking. I mean, it's now a game, right? What's the difference? I think only this is added in this one. The Four of Pentacles, definitely the same, right? I mean, we have these light sparks that maybe are added there. But I think for the rest, it's the same again, except coloration. And even here, the colorations almost match. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This was one of the cards I saw that really, really made me happy. This is so beautiful. Again, don't get me wrong, this is beautiful, but oh my god, this is amazing. I love this card. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I can stare at that 10 more extra minutes. The Six. Oh, I like both. Both are very fresh and open, and inviting almost. Of course, this being a statue and that's a real person, but I love both. Both add something. Oh, I love the dark moon here. Ah, this is hard. Both are beautiful. I cannot choose. I do love those lightings in the you could say chakras, but those energy points almost, right? And for me, 7 is about growth or new growth. Yeah. So that might actually bring it a bit more forth, but I love this too. 8. I love the Egyptian theme, but I love this one too. There's something in that simplicity that I really love. Ah, this is hard to choose. I love both. I love both. Here we have the mirror effect again. I think, except for color, of course, the rest is the same. And the same here, yeah. But here we have air again, or that cloud kind of smoke thing going on, and this is pentacles. But that might be also a little bit that shadow of the shadow edition, right? I love both, but you can see there in mirror again. You're very beautiful. The Page of Pentacles. I like both, but yeah, the color. It's the color. The color is getting to me. The color is getting to me. The same, but again in mirror. Even though here we really have forest, and here more of a view of a landscape. So yeah, here you do find these tiny bit of differences, right? But I think the overall, right, it's the same but in mirror. The Queen, I'm happy they didn't change her. I really loved her. So I'm glad she's still here. King. I always love this kind of blue. I actually might prefer this one here. And then, of course, the last suit is the wand suit. This is the same mirror effect for everything, even the staff itself or the wand itself. The two, oh, I love this. Oh, I really love that. Yeah, I definitely prefer this. This, don't get me wrong, is beautiful, but we have two little staffs here that sometimes we even overlook. And yeah, I love this. A little bit raw. I really like that. The 3, both are beautiful. Both are very beautiful. 4. I love the landscape here, but that energy with them holding hands, yeah, I always love that. But again, both are beautiful. The 5. I love both. There's a lot going on. There's a veil or something on her, and then that smoke. And it's almost here like they are going up in flames. Both have something for sure. 6. Both are beautiful. Yeah, can choose. 7. Oh. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I prefer this one. Oh yes, I prefer this one. Sorry, it makes me quiet because that I actually really love. It's the Ark of the Covenant, yeah. It's what would hold the Ten Commandments, right? Oh, I really love that. The 8, the 8. I love both. Again, I always am a fan of that Egyptian theme, but this is beautiful. You cannot deny that. 9. Oh yeah, I love this. Oh, I love that. But because this is also a little bit in a triangle, maybe if you enter here, this is what you're gonna see. Oh, but I love that dark path and that sky. Oh, I love this one. The 10. Yeah, no preference. I think they're both very beautiful. Different and beautiful. Wait. The page. I'm very used to her. I think in the beginning, I don't know why, but I was not a fan. And then, of course, the deck was like, okay, you're not a fan, so now you're going to get it every reading. And I learned to love her, you know. So it's very hard for me because I really worked at that card to love it, you know. But this is beautiful. Don't worry, I still love you. But this is definitely very beautiful. The Knight. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I love that. Oh, yes, I really love that. Yeah. The Queen. Again, the mirror effect. Both are beautiful. The rose here changed. You can see. Yeah. Here we had the red one. I think it's here in the back still, but another pink one was put on top. And here the roses again in the foreground. We don't find that here. So again, we have these small differences, right? But because here we have these yellow flowers, and if you look good here, we have again the smaller roses. Interesting, really interesting. Glad they didn't change him, even though he was young, but I like my dreadlocking. Again, mirror effects, changes of color. Here you do see more of that plant, those leaves, and a little bit less here, right? But again, the rest, it's definitely the same. Okay, well, that was the last card. So I'm definitely really happy. And I zoomed in, so let's hope I'm still in the screen. Let's do this one thing at a time. So the edges have this really beautiful dark lilac kind of purpley color. These are the backs, the same, but again in a darker version, right? But for the rest, definitely the same. So that is nice. So yes, this was it. Let me show. Okay, let me put the deck aside for a second. So again, the box is, well, what we are used to, right? Here in the middle, or in the inside, it says, I'm sorry, I cannot talk. Seek the unseen. And here there's this like glitter effect. Maybe it's from the cards, I don't know. Bloom in light, bloom in shadow. And again, this is It's a beautiful, soft, yeah, what we're used to. Oh, this is like glossy, the pictures. That's nice. So again, what we're used to, right? And the booklet, I think it's very, I didn't check it yet because again, I just got it. I wanted to see. It's what we're used to from her, the layouts. What, like I said, what we also have in the Moonchild itself. I don't know how the messages will differ, in all honesty, even if the card is the same, because of course if it's a different message because we have a different card, I would assume that the message is then a little bit different. Anyway, I will look into that. Like I said, I wanted to press play because I wanted to see them next to each other. But yeah, like I said, a beautiful book. Yeah, it's what we're used to, her quality, right? So me personally, I'm very happy. I already love the Moonchild, but I knew these colors would get me. And I was going a little bit back and forth, of course, because I have the Moonchild. Do I need the Shadow Edition? And let's be honest, we don't need anything, right? There is no need. But I also knew, yeah, that eventually, I know myself well enough to know, yeah, I would have found a reason. So instead of, well, lying to myself by finding a reason that isn't legit, I was just telling myself, you want it, if you can, do it. I think that was a little bit more honest towards myself, you know? Okay. Well, anyway, that was it. I just, like I said, I wanted to do it quick. I wanted to do it myself, but then I was like, you know what, let's pop on, yeah, and do it together, yeah. So this was a comparison between the Moonchild Tarot, the one that we know, and the new version, the Moonchild Tarot Shadow Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to all see you again soon. Have a lovely rest of your day. Stay blessed. Okay, bye-bye.